To be the man, you gotta beat the man. Woo!
Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. 5-a-side, 5 topics, 5 strikes. Let's go. Rapid fire here. What's talking about today on June 29th, 2023? Jose Mourinho, still a legend. Still a legend in my book. Not everyone's cup of tea. But Jose Mourinho turned down a £26 million per season gig at Al-Hilal in Saudi Arabia to be the highest paid manager in the world to go manage Al-Hilal. I want everyone to make money. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of dough. But he turned it down, and he is staying at Roma, and I think that's where he should stay. It's good for his career. Not that I need to tell him what to do, but in my thoughts, I think he could do well with Roma. He got them to the final this year, the UEFA Cup final this year. Thought they could have done better. That said, he did get a 4-match ban for cussing out Anthony Taylor, the ref, which I thought rightfully so. Anthony Taylor got some decisions wrong in that game. He shouldn't have cussed the ref out after the game. That was inappropriate. And also, he did get a 10-day ban from Serie A at the beginning of the 23-24 season because he did cuss out another ref for Mozza. Yeah, there you go. So he did that. My opinion, him not going, it's great. He's still up there with one of the highest paid managers in the world, behind Simeone, Guardiola, Jurgen Klopp. I think he makes 8.1. Yeah, he makes 8.1. Pep Guardiola makes 19.7 million pounds a year. If you can get it, I'm in. All right, what's next? What is next? What do we got? Teemu Time. Minnesota United. Teemu Pukki signs for Minnesota United. Okay. All right. Teemu Pukki signs for Minnesota United. MLS team. They're in the basement of he signed a 2-year contract. Okay, cool. He signed a 2-year contract. They're in the basement. They've scored 17 goals in 18 matches. That's horrible. And he could only help. Teemu Pukki's a good player. He's 33 years old, Finnish, kind of a lump. Was really good for the championship. In the championship when he played for them for Norwich. Came up to the Premier League. I think he was there for 2 seasons they were in before they got back to relegated. They're definitely a yo-yo side with, probably one of the worst colored kits. I don't know. Probably one of the worst colored kits. Yeah, I'll say it. Probably one of the worst colored kits in England for sure. And, he's coming to the MLS. He's going to play for Minnesota United. Can only improve it. They've scored a goal a game, less than a goal a game. That's tough. That's a tough goal. So he's coming out. He's coming out to play. He's 33 years old, 88 goals, 29 assists, and 210 matches for Norwich. And 2 of those win the top flight. Can't hurt. Teemu Pukki comes to Minnesota United. What do we got next? Pau Torres to the Prem. Good signing. Shrewd signing for Aston Villa. That is a really good piece of business there. He came from Villarreal. He's a left footer. He's silky smooth. He's going to sit at the back. He's got you previously worked with Unai Emery, and I think Unai Emery's also turned that team around since he's gotten there. I think they have Tielemans too, and Watkins up front. That's going to be a pretty good team. Maybe not top 4. But having him come at the back, he's got 26 caps for Spain. He's going to be a good signing. That's a really good piece of business for 35 million pounds. His buyout clause of 55 million, they got him for 35. So that's good. It sounds like Villarreal not making any of the Champions League really came into play to try to offload some of their wages. So good piece of business there. I like that player. He actually was going to maybe come to United, or he was never going to come to United. They're rumored with everybody. Good piece of business. 4th strike. Oh, here we go. Jesús Ferreira hat trick as the U.S. put 6 past St. Kitts in the Gold Cup tournament. Is anyone watching? I horribly. I'm going to sound like This came on last night. I saw that the game was on FS1 here in the States. All right. St. Kitts is ranked 139th in the world. This was never going to be a contest. Gold Cup, great. It's good to watch some football, get some of the young players out. A couple of the guys had braces, which is good. They put 6 past them. But some of these tournaments, it's just, yeah. And to be fair, listen, Jesús Ferreira is a good baller. He's 24. He's 22 years old, and he's a really good player. He plays for Dallas, FC Dallas. I like him as a player. He probably could go to Europe at some point. I'm not sure where. I think he'd be really good. Maybe Germany, somewhere like that. Maybe follow Reina out there. But he's a really good player, and good for him on his hat trick. And I hate to shoot down the Gold Cup and St. Nitz. And while we're talking about St. Nitz, I did a little research. So this might be more interesting than the game that happened last night, if you want to call that a game. So here we go. I did a little more research on St. Nitz. It's officially called St. Christopher of Nevis. It's an island country. It's a microstate consisting of 2 islands, St. Kitts and Nevis, both located in the West Indies, in the Leeward Island chain of the Lesser Antilles. If I butchered that, I'm sorry, but we're giving them the just desserts here. It's 101 square miles of territory, roughly 50,000 inhabitants. It's the smallest sovereign state in the Western Hemisphere in both area and population, as well as the smallest sovereign federation. Okay, capital city is Basseterre. Butchered that. I'm sorry. But that right there is more interesting than the game, putting 6 past their football club. There you go. 139th in the world. And the United States smacked them in the Gold Cup last night. There you go. Okay, what's next? What is next? Manchester United. Nope, that's not it. What happened? Okay, here we go. Manchester United sale. The Glazers. Okay, here we go. The Glazers can what? They can F off. I guess. There you go. This has been going on for 7 months. 7 months. It's almost full term at this point. It's got to happen. Rumor is it's going to happen. Bloomberg came in, said that this is going to happen. It's going to go to the Saudis, and this is coming to a close. I hope so. They've screwed this whole thing up. They've lost all fan base. Just, for the last 15 years, it's just been one protest after another. They protested the kit launch and had to shut down the megastore at Old Trafford the other day. I mean, what is going on? So just F off. Just go. It's going to come to an end, and I'm happy about it. So big up on them. One last bonus strike, and this is just because this just broke a little bit ago by David Ornstein and The Athletic. Manchester United make their first signing, Mason Mount, 55 million plus 5, so 60 million pounds to basically fund Chelsea's 600 million pound spending to go buy the guy that we should have got, Moises Caicedo from Brighton, who is the real baller. Manchester United do not need another midfielder. I know people really like Mason Mount. I know he is talented, but it's not sexy. They need a striker. Manchester United need a striker more than anything else. Holding midfielder, another center half. Get rid of the deadwood. But they got a deal done. Fantastic. It is boring. It's a boring signing, and I think they should have went after other targets first. Like I said, Moises Caicedo. But they're doing their business, and that's the way Manchester United does it. And it's tough to be a supporter for them these days. But there it is. There's your 5-a-side. Talk to you later.